Okay, students, so today what we're going to talk about is how to set up your page, how to connect your CSS with your page, and we will also talk about few of the elements that we talked in class. It will help you guys to just go over this video and just make sure you are having a little bit better idea of how your how your class went, and if you want to practice and that you will really need to practice, this video will help you. So let's start with creating a new page, and I'm going to say File, New, and Blank Page, HTML, None, and I'm going to make sure I choose HTML5 doc type, hit Create. And now here, if you look at it, the first line says doc type. It is telling us that we are about to start an HTML page. And the first element here is HTML, and as we know that every tag that opens needs to be closed, so we open HTML, we closed it here. Head we open, head we closed. Meta tags, we're going to get in detail of meta tags soon, probably in week 2. And meta tag, BR tag, HR tag, and a couple of other tags that we don't have to close. As you see, meta tag open, there is no closing tag of it. But if you look at this title tag, this open, and in order for us to close it, we just put in a slash and put the same tag name, and it will work. So this is the title. This is the title when I say my test page. So if you look up here, this will change the title here, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to save this page, and let's go to WGD232, and I'm going to save it as test.html. Save it, and now I'm going to test it. And how you test it, how you preview, is by clicking on this preview button, and I like Google Chrome. Okay, so now here what we're going to do is we are testing it. It's going to upload it to the server. Let's just upload it to the server. Let's see if it works. And if you look, my test page, this is the name of the page, that title of the page that we gave. So this came up here. This is test.html is right here. So it's a lot easier for you guys to see it, and you will have access to this page, and I will email you this page too, so you can look at the code and look at the CSS. Okay, now this is the body tag. Everything that you would like to see on a page. If you see there is nothing on this page except the title, and that's this title. If I write something here, ABC, and I will preview it in Google Chrome again, and if you see, ABC will appear because we want it to appear here, but only things that you will put in body will appear on your web page. So that is very critical that you put everything in your body. Now let's connect your CSS. Before connecting, we need to create one CSS. So I'm going to say File and New, and we're going to choose CSS and hit Create, and I'm going to save this CSS too. You must have a folder called CSS to save your CSS, and I'm going to name it test.css. Now, as we talked in class, that there are multiple ways, but we're going to discuss 3 ways in this lecture to define what kind of decoration you're going to have. And we call it selector. So first we have a tag selector. So if I write P or body, that's the tag that we have here, body tag. So it's going to assign that decoration to that. So now let's say we have a body selector, and then we open up a curly bracket and we want to write down background. So we want to change the background color of this body, and so what we'll say is we'll choose this color. Let's say it's a pretty ugly color, but we'll choose it. and then curly bracket close. So you write body, open curly bracket, write the property, and then you write colon and whatever the value you want for that property, and then semicolon, and then you close the curly bracket. And now I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save this HTML. Now I'm gonna preview it. And if you look at it, nothing changed here. Why? Because we haven't connected that style sheet with our web page yet. So let's connect it. So we're not gonna say a link, what kind of relation it is. It's a style sheet. And where is it located? And I'm gonna save it. Now I'm gonna upload it to the server so that just for you guys, but you can just do preview in Chrome and it will work for you guys. Now if I refresh it, voila, the background color changed. Now because I told the background color to be changed here. Now let's write something here. Let's say DeVry University. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this DeVry University in a p tag. This is a paragraph tag, and I'm gonna give it an ID, give it a name, and I'm gonna say title underscore D. Okay. Now what we are trying to do is this time earlier I did one with the tag name, with the selector with the tag name. This time I'm gonna do a selector with an ID. So this time I'm just gonna say that, hey, go find this name, title D, in the HTML document, and let's make the background color of that to be let's say yellow. Okay, and another ugly color. Let's change the width and height of it too. Let's do width to be 100 and height to be 50. And we gotta write pixels, px, for pixels. And I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna preview it in Chrome. You would not see that happening in your page, but and you see right here, DeVry University, width and height of 100, width and height of 50 pixels, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty ugly, but the colors are pretty ugly, but that's okay. We're not working on the colors this to make it look good yet. We're just learning. So now we learned two ways. First, we learned the selector with a tag name, and that's this tag. So if I say P needs to have a different background, we can do that too by just putting P, but when we put the pound sign and write the name of that ID, that means we're gonna look for this ID. So this is an ID selector. This is an ID selector. Now we can also create a class by putting dot. We are trying to create a class now, and let's name this class. And this class will be test underscore 1, and we're gonna say let's change the width of this to be 100% and height to be 35 pixels. And let's change the background so that we know background color so that we know that, and let's choose this color. Okay, so now where should we apply it to? Okay, let's create another p tag, and in order for me to apply the class I need to write class, and if you see the test underscore 1 already appeared because we have only one class, and this, and I'm not gonna write anything, and I'm gonna preview it in Google Chrome again, and let's see what happens here. There you go, DeVry University. This was our first ID that we worked on in CSS. This is the class that we applied to the p tag, and you see it's the same p tag, but it's just looking very different because we want it to look different. So I hope you guys understood what we did, and if you have any questions, you can email me at mhassan4@deroy.edu, or you can email me or call me. You can call me or text me, sorry, and you have the number in your syllabus online. The next thing I want to show you guys how to look at the code of this page. So if you right click on the browser and go to view page source, you'll be able to see the code right here. And now if you want to look at the CSS, this will, if you click on this CSS page, this is the link, you'll be able to look at the CSS, and the name of the CSS here, the name of the page is here, and I'm gonna email you this page so that you have exactly what we just created in your hands. And just remember how to go to the code. I'm gonna send you this link, so once you click on this link, you will be on the browser. You're gonna right click, go to view page source, this is the page, and then this is your test.css, and if you click on it, the CSS will appear. If you copy paste this and put this CSS in this CSS folder and you want to use it, it will work for you guys. But again, if you have any questions, do call me, email me, and hope it works for you guys. Talk to you soon.